Welcome back, guys. So today, Season 4 of Subway Surfers City has finally arrived with the new 2.2.1 update version, and we're back again to explore everything new in this update. And today we'll unlock Harini and see what this new season has brought for us. We'll check out the update, progress through the missions, unlock rewards, and see what surprises are waiting along the way. So let's jump straight into the gameplay and start our journey to unlock Harini. So we finally unlocked Harini, and honestly, she's looking pretty cool already. The design and visuals are looking nice at first look. But let's not judge her too quickly, because the real thing that matters is her abilities and how useful she actually is during gameplay. But before checking all of that, let's first take a look at all of her outfits that can be unlocked. I'll quickly show the outfits and all the different styles available for Harini, and after that we'll go straight into her abilities and see what she can actually do. Now let's finally check Harini's abilities, because this is where we can actually understand if she is good or just looks good. And honestly, these abilities are looking interesting. Her first ability is Dig It Up, where stomping on buried caches gives a chance to get a coin doubler, and at max level it becomes a full 100% chance. Then we have Animal Mojo, where having an active coin doubler gives an extra bonus multiplier, and this can go up to 2x. And the last one is Park Patroller, where popping bubbles gives extra score over time and it peaks at 15 bubbles. So right now, Harini is looking like a mix of coin abilities and score abilities together. Honestly, these abilities don't look bad at all, and now I'm curious to see how she actually performs during gameplay. And this is her hoverboard Possum, and it can be unlocked from the Season Pass after reaching stage 50 pass points. Its ability is Animal Assist, which gives a coin doubler while riding the board. Since Harini already has coin doubler abilities, this combo already looks interesting. And not just that, at Season Pass Stage 25 we can now unlock the Poison Sting outfit of Jaewoo, which is actually interesting. Earlier, Harini's Street Vet outfit was expected around this stage, but now it has been moved to Stage 50 along with the Possum hoverboard. So instead of Harini's outfit at Stage 25, we're now getting Jaewoo's Poison Sting outfit, and honestly, that's a pretty interesting change in this season progression. So the gameplay with Harini has officially started now, and honestly, I'm much more excited than I expected, because sometimes new characters look interesting in menus. But the real fun starts only when we actually begin playing with them. I'll mainly show you guys the important moments, ability activations, and gameplay highlights, because I want this video to stay focused, and also help us understand quickly how Harini performs during real gameplay situations. And since this is Harini's first gameplay on the channel, we definitely have to collect all the secret stars if we find them on the way, because a first gameplay run without collecting those just feels incomplete. I also want to properly test her in different districts and see whether her abilities become stronger over time or if they stay average throughout the run, because sometimes abilities surprise us after a few minutes. And honestly, I'm very curious about her multiplier ability, because getting extra multipliers while coin doubler is active sounds really interesting. If the coin doubler appears frequently and the multiplier starts stacking properly, then score progression could become really fast. So now let's continue and see if Harini turns out to be secretly overpowered or not. And guys, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to like and subscribe. So guys, here comes our first secret star, and we're going to get a Wonder in the Under here in Undertracks. And honestly, I almost messed this one up, because by mistake I went down. But actually, we had to go up first and then jump at the right moment to collect it. But look at what happened. We had the hoverboard active, and because of that, we just broke through the wooden obstacle and still managed to reach the secret star. That was actually a lucky save. Imagine if we didn't have that hoverboard active at that exact moment, we probably would have missed our very first secret star itself. So guys, until now, I honestly want to know your opinion because we've already spent some time playing with Harini, and we've also seen some of her abilities activating during the gameplay. We've seen the coin doubler effects, extra multipliers, and some of the gameplay moments too, so now I'm curious what you guys are thinking right now. Do you think Harini is actually performing well until now or not? And more importantly, are you liking these abilities so far? Because sometimes abilities sound really strong while reading them, but during actual gameplay they can feel completely different, and that's why first impressions matter a lot. So tell me honestly in the comments, do you think Harini feels strong, average, or do you think she needed better abilities? I really want to know your opinion because it's still early gameplay and your first thoughts are always interesting to read. And here comes our second secret star, I Can Jump That Far, here in Southline, and thankfully we got this one perfectly. We're actually doing pretty well with Harini's first gameplay because we already collected 2 secret stars and the run is still continuing. For a first gameplay, collecting these secret stars makes it feel much more complete and interesting. So don't forget to tell me in the comments section because I really want to know your first impressions. Do you think Harini is actually doing good until now? Or do you think her abilities feel average? And are you liking the abilities so far or not? I'm definitely reading your comments. And here comes the final secret star of this gameplay in the Docks Hangar Hangout. And there we go, we collected it successfully. Honestly, that feels really satisfying because this is Harini's first gameplay and somehow we already managed to collect every single secret star during the run. That actually makes this first gameplay feel much more complete and special. I honestly didn't expect everything to go this clean because usually while focusing on abilities, gameplay, and explaining things, we end up missing something. But today everything is going really nicely, and Harini's first run is already becoming much more interesting than I expected at the beginning. Collecting all 3 secret stars in the very first gameplay itself is actually a nice start. And now I'm even more excited to continue because we've seen secret stars, ability activations, coin doubler moments, and some really nice gameplay too. Harini's first gameplay is slowly becoming more enjoyable the longer we play. And honestly, getting all 3 secret stars in the first run itself feels like a perfect bonus. As you guys can see, right after stomping, we instantly got the coin doubler, and now this is where Harini's abilities start becoming interesting. Coin doubler itself counts as a power-up, right? And because of that, her extra multiplier ability also got activated at the same time. Did you guys notice that? We didn't just get coin doubler, we also got an extra bonus multiplier along with it. So abilities are actually starting to connect with each other now, and honestly, this is looking much better during gameplay than just reading the abilities menu. As you guys can see, Harini is actually starting to make much more sense now because every stomp is giving us coin doubler very frequently, and that already feels useful while playing. But one thing I'm noticing more and more is that this character really depends on where we're playing. Not every district feels the same with her abilities, and some places clearly help her much more than others. And honestly, DeLorean Park feels like the perfect example because this district has more stomp opportunities compared to many other places. And not just that, we also get more bubbles to pop there too. Since Harini gains extra score from popping bubbles and also benefits from stomping, DeLorean Park feels like a place where multiple abilities can work together at the same time. And while thinking about it, Harini is honestly reminding me a lot of Vector. Vector gets stronger through drones, and after collecting enough of them, his score bonus reaches its maximum. Harini also feels very similar because she slowly builds up value through gameplay actions instead of instantly becoming powerful from the beginning of the run. That's why I'm honestly starting to feel Harini is more like a district-based character. In some places, she may feel average, but in districts that support her abilities, she can suddenly become much stronger. Characters like that always feel interesting because they perform differently depending on where the gameplay takes us. So right now, my first impression is that Harini feels more like a high-score character with a little bit of coin farming support too. I don't think she is purely made for farming, but I also don't think she is only about score either. She feels like a mix of both. But what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section because I really want to know if you agree or disagree with this. Just by talking, exploring, and explaining Harini's abilities during the gameplay, we've already reached around 2.6 million score, and honestly, that's actually a really good score for a first gameplay run like this. We weren't even fully focusing on scoring and still reached this much, which is pretty interesting already. And I think a big reason for this is the bubble popping ability because we already popped a lot of bubbles, especially in DeLorean Park where there are many bubbly sections. Harini gets incremental score from popping bubbles, and I think that slowly kept building up throughout the run without us noticing too much during gameplay. That's why I'm honestly starting to feel her score abilities are helping more than expected. The extra multipliers, coin doubler moments, and bubble popping score all started stacking little by little. Sometimes these things don't feel huge individually, but during longer runs they can slowly make a big difference in the final score. But at the same time, I still don't really feel like Harini is made for coin farming because the coin collection doesn't feel very high compared to other farming characters. The score progression feels much stronger than the coin gain right now. But what do you guys think? Do you think Harini is secretly better for farming too, or is she mostly a high-score character? Tell me in the comments. And also guys, one more thing I wanted to mention is about Harini's last ability, the incremental score perk. That ability unlocks only at level 8. And honestly, this is just my opinion after seeing her gameplay. If you really care about getting higher scores and pushing longer score runs, then yes, upgrading to level 8 can make sense because that score increase can help during longer gameplay sessions. But if you ask me personally, I don't think level 8 feels super impactful for everyone because reaching that level takes resources too. I honestly feel you can comfortably stop around the second ability where we get the extra 2x multiplier with coin doubler because that ability already feels useful during normal gameplay and you can notice it more often while playing. But again guys, this is just my opinion and your choice can be completely different. I know many players usually level characters to level 8 and stop there, so if you want to do that, go for it. I'm just saying if score isn't your main focus, then you probably don't need to rush for that last perk. But tell me what you guys think because maybe your opinion is completely different from mine. And now let's end this gameplay here in the Southline District guys because I think we've already played enough and honestly we've seen a lot during this run. We tested Harini's abilities, collected all the secret stars, saw coin doubler moments, extra multipliers, and also got a good idea of how she performs during actual gameplay. So I think Southline is a good place to wrap things up, and now let's finish this run and move on to the final thoughts because I definitely have some opinions after playing with Harini for this long. So guys, we scored around 3.6 million, and honestly that's already a pretty good score with Harini. We were also collecting secret stars, testing abilities, and talking throughout the gameplay, so that makes it even better. And my opinion is simple. Harini is not extremely overpowered, but she's not bad either. She feels like a mixed character, kind of similar to Vector. If you like score-focused characters, then I think Harini is actually a nice choice. Now let's unlock her rescue-ready outfit, and honestly, this is looking really good already. The visuals and style actually suit Harini nicely, and this outfit gives a fresh look compared to the normal one. I'm honestly liking this outfit more than I expected. And now let's also check how the Poison Sting outfit of Jaewoo is looking, and honestly this one actually looks pretty interesting. The design is looking clean and the theme is also matching really well. What do you guys think about this outfit? Personally, I'm actually liking this one. That's it for today's video guys. Hope you enjoyed this Season 4 update gameplay and our first look at Harini. We unlocked her, checked her abilities, collected all 3 secret stars, explored outfits, and also tested how she performs during actual gameplay. And now I really want to know your opinion, so tell me in the comment section what you think about Harini. Is she a good character, average, or do you think she needed better abilities? And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because it really supports me and helps a lot. I'll see you guys in the next gameplay. Bye guys.